What is up, you guys, and welcome back. I want to thank all my returning subscribers and viewers for coming and joining me once again. If you are new, I hope you are doing well and thank you for joining us today. If you clicked on this video, I know exactly why. I know why you are here. You are here to see the review on the latest release from Juvia's Place. Wow, here she is. This is the Festival Palette by Juvia's Place, their latest launch, and we are introducing 9 new shades. We have 4 shimmer shades and 5 gorgeous matte shades in this palette. Now, you know, it is becoming sort of a personal, a personal challenge of mine to be able to use all the shades for one look. So I managed to do just that. I used all the shades in this palette to create this beautiful eye look today. And in today's video, we're going to go over this look. We're going to go over pricing, pigmentation, the blendability, the quality, and just everything you need to know about this palette before purchasing. So if you guys are ready to see these shades in action and for my honest thoughts and opinions on this palette, keep on watching. Let the games begin and let's get started. Okay, you guys, so we've already done one eye off camera using this new palette, so it's time to jump into the next eye so you can get all the details and we can, you know, get started with this look. So the first shade I'll be taking is Oro. So I'm going to be placing Oro a bit higher than where my transition would be, above my crease area. This is going to help with my transition. I don't know if it's the tone of yellow of Oro, but it's not showing up drastically. It looks almost as if I have nothing on. It could be the tone of the shade on my skin tone as well. Alright. That's Oro. The next shade I'll be taking is Ofala. So I'm going to be placing Ofala on the outer region of my crease, and I'm also going to drag this color out. I feel like now that I have Ofala on the lid and starting to blend out, I'm starting to see that yellow shade more, if that makes sense. So I'm going to drag this shade all the way to my inner corner. Now I'm going to place the shade in my inner corner and really build up the intensity here. These colors blend out so beautifully and easily, flawlessly, seamlessly. The blending capabilities of these colors is impeccable. Now it's time to dip into the shade Eyeshadow. I'm going to place Eyeshadow down on the inner and outer corners of my eyes to add some depth. These colors are very pigmented, but you know, nothing new there. Juvia's Place is known for their pigment. The only one I was worried about is Oro. Oro got me a little worried at first. Now I'm placing Eyeshadow in my inner corner to create some depth there as well. So it's definitely time to go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW30. And I'm just going to cut a halo portion from this crease. So now I'll be taking the shade Itty G. I'm just going to place this shade down right at the base of the halo. We're doing an ombre halo cut crease, by the way, you guys. Trying something new. Now to go on top of this, I'll be taking the shade Man Woo, and I'm placing this right above Itty G. Last but not least, I'll be taking the shade Oro, and this shade goes right at the top of our halo. Now mixing the shade Ofala and Eyeshadow, I'm just going to blend the outer regions of the halo cut crease. To go ahead and highlight my brow bone, I'll be taking the shade Odagu. I'm gonna place this right on my brow bone. I'm taking my waterproof Dark Side eyeliner by Anastasia Beverly Hills to go ahead and line my lower lash line and my waterline. I'm taking the shade Kaliki. I'm going to place the shade Karity on the outer portion on the lower lash line. Next I'll be taking the shade Abba, and I'm going to place that right next to Karity. Oh, Abba's gorgeous. Okay, Abba, okay. And lastly, I'll be taking the shade Yuli, and I'm going to place this in my inner corner to highlight. I'm going to drag this color down. I'm also going to pull it up. Alright guys, so this is pretty much it for the eyes today. All I'm going to do now is do my winged eyeliner and apply eyelashes off camera. And for today's lashes, I will be taking the Huda Beauty lashes in the style Scarlet. We are back with the lashes on, and like, do you curl your fake lashes? Because I feel like these lashes are like this when they should be like this. Do you know what I mean? Like, these lashes are straighter than my natural lashes. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let us move on to the rest of our face. So I am going to take my Masquerade palette, and you guys know what shade we're taking in this, right? Do I have to say it? Do I have to? We're taking the shade Fulani to go ahead and bronze. So to go ahead and contour, I will be taking the Douce palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm taking the shade Chocolat. Chocolat? We're gonna carve out some cheekbones right now, y'all. Now it's definitely time to add some color back into the face, and we're gonna do some blush, but I am changing things up today. Hello. So I am trying to use this as much as possible, and if this did have a bronzing and contour shade, you let me know where, because it doesn't. So this is what I'm taking for blush today, and I'm gonna take this bright shade right here. We're taking the shade Ofala. She's loud, so be careful. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It is time to glow. It's time to get our glow on, and I'm gonna stay in the Festival palette. We are gonna take the shade Odogwu. Odogwu? Odogwu. Odogwu. I think I found a new favorite shade. No, this looks so good. We've done it again, but we are not done yet. For lips today, I don't even know what is the right way to go. Alright guys, for lips today, I am going to be taking my Chestnut lip liner from MAC, and I'll be taking the matte lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is called Rosewood. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and put this on the lips. So this is pretty much all that I have for today's look. Now it is definitely time to get into all the details of the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. So let's get started. Alright you guys, so now that we have everything on our face, we're complete, it's time to just tell you guys about the palette. It's time to go over the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. So why don't we start off with packaging. So this palette is a matte finish, and we have very vivid colors, and it is the same size as their Zulu palette, the Douce palette, and the Saharan 2 palette, which is not bad whatsoever. Now on the inside of the palette, we have 9 gorgeous shades. We still have those huge pans, which is what Juvia's Place is known for, their generous size of eyeshadow pans. As far as eyeshadows, you have 5 matte eyeshadows and you have 4 metallic shimmery eyeshadows, which is a good mix. The shades that they chose to be matte and the shades that they chose to be shimmer are good as well. No complaints. Now, I do want to say that the one shade I was a little iffy about was Oro, okay? This guy right here. At first, having this shade on my lid alone, I was like, okay, I can't really see anything. There was no real big color payoff. But having it on the halo here, as you can see the yellow shade. It is not as rich as I would have loved it to be, like a rich yellow. Like this pencil is rich, like in comparison to the eyeshadow. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more richness. But that could have been their intention, to have the shade like this. I would have preferred it to have just a little bit more life to it, but I'm not the one making the shades. At first glance, some of the shades look similar, but I did a side-by-side comparison with some of the other palettes, and they are pretty much all different, which is very good because you don't want to be investing in palettes and keep accumulating the same shades in your palettes, because what is the point? We want different shades in our palettes, and I'm very happy with the shade choices that they chose. Now, everybody knows that I love Juvia's Place, right? So I am very familiar with the way these colors blend, and I have to admit, I really do. There's something about the red shades in this palette that blend just effortlessly. They blend out so well. I don't even know where do I stop? Like, an eyeshadow that blends out easily is just like having $1 million in my bank account. Now we're gonna come down to the price of this palette. Now this bad boy right here comes down to $21.50, and this is before, you know, your shipping and taxes and whatever. Like I've said this before in my videos, like, you pay for what you get for. Take into consideration the quality of eyeshadows that you are buying and the amount of eyeshadows that you're buying. And to be honest, these pans are definitely bigger than your average eyeshadow pan, and the quality is we already know where the quality is. It's up here. The quality is up there. So to be honest, like, me spending $21 on this was not even like, I was like, $21, okay, let me get my hands on this bad boy right here. You guys know I'm excited that they had names for the eyeshadow. I don't know what it is. Like, I just like eyeshadows that aren't named, because then I don't have to go make a name for you. Like, what? Plus, they're African inspired, so I just love having the African names for the eyeshadows. Shall we dive into some of these names? Isaifa, Yuli, Ofala, Oro, Abba. You know, I could be murdering these names. Don't come at me. I'm sorry if I mispronounce them, but I'm loving. Kalike. I don't even know, but I adore when my eyeshadows have names. It gives them a personality, you know? It gives the eyeshadow a personality. I know it's an inanimate object. It gives it a personality. So that is pretty much the rundown on the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. I gave you all my honest thoughts and opinions of what I thought about this palette, so we are going to wrap things up. I'm gonna wrap it up. And so this brings us to the end of today's review / tutorial. If you guys enjoyed this video today, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or feel free to share this video. Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this palette. Are you thinking of getting this palette next to add to your collection? For those of you still here who are not yet subscribers, I don't know why, but go ahead and click that subscribe button. Join the family. Let's be friends. Let's connect. It's an ever-growing family. There's room for everybody. And for my pre-existing subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of this ever-growing family. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to click that bell button so you're notified every single time I upload a new video, so you guys don't miss a thing. You guys are in the loop and you have nothing to worry about. For those of you that just want to see me just like everywhere all the time and not just on YouTube, I am on Snapchat, Instagram, and I'm also on Twitter. I'll leave all the links down below in that description box for you guys. I got you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but listen, I'm always happy purchasing their palettes. Like this, I'm so happy that this is a part of my collection. I'm so happy you're here. But that's all that I have for you guys today. I want to thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you beautiful people in my next video. Bye, you guys.